Welcome to the 21st century, the world after midnight. Welcome to a world where constant and rapid change causes volatility, uncertainty, complexity and ambiguity in business. We call this the Vuca World. A world which is thought-provoking for leaders to find new ways to lead their organizations and achieve sustainable success. A world where leaders and managers need to learn new skills fast, and unlearn redundant skills faster. Today more than ever business need to adapt to a world that is changing at a rapid rate, and when problems arise, they are often caused by a complex chain of events, with uncertain and ambiguous consequences. John Gordon warns in his book, The Shark and the Goldfish, even if companies haven't literally lost their employees, many have lost them psychologically. What do these rapid environmental changes hold for business leaders and teams? How should managers react to these changes and keep the boat afloat? How can managers energize their employees to decisively deal with these changes? Being aware of change is essential. Being aware and thus mindful to change requires the ability to deliberately stop, look and listen. To scan the environment for changes happening, right now, within the organization. Being aware will ensure that one remains alert and able to assess these changes. Being astute thereof will further allow managers to add value to these changes. This requires a frequent sense of curiosity from the manager into the actual changes taking place and the impact thereof on the organization. Managers need to know the dance of change before being able to dance with it. Making sense of change should be regarded as a social activity between the manager and the team. This requires active and continuous engagement between them, which should be initiated by the manager and not by the employee. In the end, it is all about the leader. Influence created by the manager is spread through effective connection and creates trust between the parties. Today more than ever leaders need frequently to engage their team members. Leaders need to expand their thinking about what engagement means. Discussions between the parties could range from any matter of interest and could include social content as well. Managers can no longer wait for staff to come to them to discuss important matters, as was practice in the past. An open door policy simply means that staff are coerced to approach the manager, whereas it should be the other way around to be effective. Managers must be able to keep their egos in check, be self-aware and keep their actions grounded in humility. Organizations need to rely upon the innate judgment, positive intent, and moment-to-moment wisdom of leaders in order to deliver the mandated outcomes collectively. To do this, John Gordon suggests that the leader does the following. Get inside your employees' heads. Establish if your business is a place where they want to work. In determining their attitude, managers should explore their level of commitment, involvement, and satisfaction. Focus on people, not on numbers. It's not numbers that drive people, but people that drive numbers, and more importantly, innovation. Model good behavior. Leaders set the tone for how employees respond to almost everything. Be positive. Remain purposeful in the face of adversity. Regroup, refocus and unite your people to create a winning mindset, culture and team environment. Tell deadwood to get on or off the bus. Deadwood suck the life out of other employees. No complaining without solutions will be allowed. Teach your employees not to give up. Be a hero. They have to realize that they can turn the situation around. You cannot control the events in your life, but your response determines the outcome. Foster loyalty, excitement, and confidence. Walk around the office, hold team meetings and hold regular one-on-ones. Praising employees on the spur of moment makes them to move forward and keep on moving forward. Random moments, not only on scheduled meetings and reviews. Pull the employee to collaborate. Don't tell or direct them. The days of performance enforcement are long gone, and thus they need to let go of what defined success in the past. Continuous connection will energize staff members, which in turn will lead to their excitement. Excited employees are more prone to engage efficiently and explore opportunities to excel. It will further ensure a team climate from which collective intelligence can be achieved. It will result in a team of employees who are cooperative and ready to collaborate with the manager in a meaningful way. Successful collaboration will result in joint decisions being made, which ensures authorship and thus ownership of the decision. Synergy, shared purpose and commitment is guaranteed, whereas improved execution will be a natural result. Preparing staff for change is further an essential requirement to create and maintain energy. It starts with managers creating a sense of dissatisfaction about the status quo amongst employees. Get a buy-in from them that the way we have been doing things here is no longer appropriate. You need them to share the same vision and get them on the same page, so to speak. The readiness for change is ultimately dependent on how urgent the change is relative to their preparedness. For instance, where the change is urgent and their preparedness is poor, aggressive training programs may be necessary to facilitate their readiness. In contrast, it also means that the sooner managers prepare their employees for change, urgency will not have that big of an impact on the readiness after all. Good managers therefore envision change and prepare their employees well in advance for quick responses. Failing to engage actively will result in a group of employees, as opposed to a team, who merely participates because they are obliged to do so. VUCA leaders should therefore be agile, adaptable, innovative, collaborative, good communicators and open to rapid environmental changes. To you, old school manager, wake up. You have two choices: you either adapt or die.